District B-13, or Banlieue 13, is a 2004 French action movie directed by Pierre Morel and produced by the legendary Luc Besson. The movie is set in the ever-popular not-so-distant future, a dystopian 2010. An undercover cop and a vigilante have to work together to save the walled-off 13th district in Paris that the government has essentially given up on. The movie opens up with an exposition dump explaining the state of Paris in 2010. Crime is so out of control that the government chose to wall off the worst parts of the city to isolate those areas from the rest of the city, the parts that they felt they could save. This move naturally leads to gangs taking control of everything. Leto, played by stuntman and Parkour founder David Belle, is a vigilante in his district, doing what he can to clean it up. The main villain of the movie is Taha Ben Mahmoud, played by Bibi Nassari. I should probably preface it now that I'm going to butcher all of these names. I'm not good at French. To try and put an end to Mahmoud's power, Leto destroys a huge chunk of the gangster's heroin supply. To lure Leto out after this act, Mahmoud kidnaps Leto's sister, Lola, played by Danny Verissimo. The story moves outside the district and we meet Damien, played by Cyril Raffaelli, an undercover cop and expert martial artist. Damien's known for doing whatever it takes to get the job done, so his superiors in the department send him into the district to disarm a neutron bomb. Things escalated quickly. That is set to go off in just 24 hours. Damien and Leto team up to take on the gangsters, save Lola, and go after the bomb. While the story tries to say something about social injustice and government neglect, the only real reason to watch this movie is the action sequences. Belle, as I mentioned, is considered the father of parkour. District B-13 came out right at the height of the parkour craze. He and Raffaelli are both stuntmen, martial artists, and parkour experts. The plot is basically a way to tie together parkour martial arts scenes that are well worth sitting through the bad acting and silly-feeling plot. The climax of the movie involves changing allegiances and even more attempts at social commentary that are, frankly, forgettable. It's the parkour you want to see, and thankfully, there's plenty of it. Upon its release, B-13 received mostly positive reviews. It was praised for the action and stunt work. People loved the parkour and the fact that the lead actors did all their own stunts. Even Pierre Morel's direction and the frantic pace of the movie were praised. The plot was largely considered to be thin and formulaic, but many felt the social commentary actually added depth. I don't think it lands at all, but to each their own. I couldn't get a very solid number on what the actual budget was, but French action movies are known to have small budgets. It was considered a commercial success with a worldwide gross of only $9 million, so that gives you an idea of how low the budget really was. The movie received a following strong enough to justify a sequel. The sequel isn't good, but if you're into the silliness just as an excuse for the action, District 13 Ultimatum is worth checking out as well. Check out this video next for more retrospectives.